Well, what's up guys? Today, I thought I'd talk about my banjo here, right? This was my first banjo. It's the one I learned on. It was given to me, which is, free's always good. It was given to me back in the 90s, like, I don't know, 94, 95, somewhere around there. And you can still find these. These are made by that company right there. Some people call it, spell it I-I-D-A, some L-I-D-A, some J-I-D-A. I'm not exactly sure. If somebody knows which it actually is supposed to be, let me know. But I've seen it spelled either way. I always thought it was Iida, but maybe I'm wrong. I did look it up. I do know they're a Japanese company. This particular model, the 223, was made in the 1980s in Korea, and it's a good banjo. You can find them on Reverb for like $100. You see them in pawn shops and used stores, and overall, this is an excellent instrument. It has a nice sound. And I've used it a lot over the years. I've played a lot of gigs with this instrument, recorded for the radio, recorded songs, learned on it, played a lot. It's not an open back banjo, it's a resonator banjo. You can see it has a resonator back, so it gives it more volume, Really rings out. It's got some decent sustain, for a banjo. It's an excellent instrument if it plays good, Yeah, a little bit of picking and grinning there. You can see it's got a lot of age on it, and I haven't really had to do much to it. The high string sometimes has a little bit of trouble staying in tune, or getting it in tune. Once it's there, it stays pretty good. But it generally stays in tune good, it plays good. Like I said, I've played so many gigs with this. Yeah, just a little bit of picking there. You can hear it sounds pretty good. I've played around with alternate tunings and it holds other tunings just fine. This is open G, but it's held other tunings just fine. Once upon a time I tried tuning that high string up to E so it'll be tuned like a guitar, and it kind of broke the strings. So it's not really, won't really go up to a guitar tuning for that string. D is about the best you're gonna get. Unless, I don't know, maybe if you get different strings. But in general, it's held, G, C, double C, drop tunings, it's held them all just fine. And it's a really good banjo, The only thing is, if you kind of lean on the neck a bit, it bends the strings a little bit, makes the tuning a little bit different, but that's pretty common for a lot of banjos. So you just want to keep a light touch on the neck there. But other than that, man, it's held up really good for a lot of years. Like I said, I got this in like 94 or 95. And it was manufactured like in the 80s sometime. They made these from like 79 to 89. So the guy I bought it from, or the guy that gave it to me actually, bought it used sometime in the early 90s. So I'm guessing this was early to mid 80s, But it's a good banjo. Plays good, sounds good, really cuts through the mix, especially live. These resonator banjos work really well, and it's not expensive. Banjos can cost a lot of money. This wasn't expensive new, and you can find them in good condition on Reverb for like $100. Maybe a little bit more if depending on which one you find. I know they made other models, but this one is the 223, I believe. And plays good, feels good, excellent instrument. If you want to start getting into the banjo, learning to play, and you run across one of these, like I said, on Reverb or eBay or at a pawn shop, this is a good one to get. This is the one I learned on. And, you know, it's an excellent instrument. Easy to change the bridge on these. It's a floating bridge. You just, you know, detune the strings, swap the bridge out. If you ever have to, just mark, this one's marked in pencil around where the bridge was so you know where to put the new one. But, you know, it's a good instrument. Yeah, just a little demonstration. I like this banjo. In fact, I love this banjo. It is one of my favorite instruments, hands down. So if you see one for sale, pick it up, man. Because, I mean, this thing, you want to talk about an instrument that has held up well over the years, other than just cleaning it and changing the strings periodically. I think I changed the bridge once, and that wasn't because it broke, it's just because wanted to try a different bridge, see if I get a better tone out of it. And I did, you know, I put a different bridge on it, and I like the way it sounds. But overall, this thing has not had a single problem since I got it, and it was a good 10 years old then. So, I mean, come on, man, this is a 30-year-old instrument, and it plays just as good and sounds just as good as the day it was bought. So, you know, keep your eye out for these things. It's an instrument I would more than happily recommend to anybody looking to get into playing the banjo, or anybody that wants a new banjo, or maybe you have an open back one, you want a resonator model. Excellent, excellent instrument. I can't recommend it enough, and I just thought I'd share that with you. Because, you know, the banjo is fun. Hey, even if you're a metalhead, right, even if you're into hard rock, banjo can be a hell of a lot of fun, man. Especially getting some of that, you know, like the dirty old hillbilly stuff, you know. It's always a good time, you know. So anyway, love you guys. Peace out. Get you a banjo. Subscribe to my channel. Learn to play some. Maybe I'll do another banjo lesson in the future. I've done them before. So hey, love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.